How's it going, guys? It's Pochi Sun. Welcome back to the Sunset Invasion EU4. Let's take a second to recap what's going on, because it's been a few days since I've recorded, not too long, but I am just coming back to the game. So used to using WASD to move around, because that's what you do in Stellaris, and I love doing that. That's my favorite, actually. I prefer that, honestly. But let's take a look around. So we are colonizing a tiny bit of the Caribbean. We got 3 islands here, and then another one down here, Trinidad. However, the Spanish and the Dutch have colonized most of the rest of this, and that really sucks. The Portuguese own a giant chunk of Brazil and Argentina. Peru and Colombia are British. New Granada does exist as well. So what are we going to do? That's a good question, because I don't really know, honestly. We can also make states, which is something to keep in mind. We might as well, just because of the fact that we need every advantage we can get right now. I've been thinking about it. I was thinking about a little bit about it between recording sessions, and I think our best bet, beyond just teching up, our next best bet might be to actually come over here and attack Japan, or something like that. They're military tech 15, which is still higher than us, which is sad, but that might actually be our best bet. Or at least colonize like the Philippines and stuff, because that's a pretty good area as far as development goes. Well, we lost our subsidies from Castile. Wonder why. Let's go ahead and look at some stuff. We do have a new idea group we need to take, and one thing that we should definitely do, I think, is take one of these, quantity or quality. The reason being that these are independent from our actual troop, our tech. So, like, for instance, quality, you get a lot of infantry combat ability. You get combat ability of all 3 types. It's really good. Quantity is pretty good for manpower, but I honestly think quality might be the choice here. We already have ideas going. It's going to be a while until we can take these, because of course we're catching up. So let's go on and unpause. Let's see. We can take another tech. Yeah, just do it. We need to catch up. So. We have 10 trade ships now, which is really nice. Where are we? What are our merchants doing? And we have one collecting in Mexico. I think we might actually switch this up with our trade situation. There's no need for us to do that. So instead, why don't we get you and send you to collect from there? And let's see if this does any better. I think so this is from last one, 6.1. Let's see what we get now. Yeah, quite a bit higher, half a ducat. That's a decent that's a pretty noticeable difference, actually. Either way, we're gonna have to do something, because we're not gonna be able to just sit here and outgrow the Europeans with colonization, as much as I would love to do that. I don't think it's very likely, very viable. We might, let's see, what about Africa? Let's go look at Africa. Are there any good spots in Africa, like the Cape Town area or something? I don't think so, unfortunately. Man, it's really lagging for a second there. Alright, there we go. No, there's not much here. The French have already reached the Cape of Good Hope. We could colonize New Zealand and Australia. I think that might be a decent enough idea. But the Philippines are really good. It'd be really nice if we could colonize the Philippines. Like, for instance, let's look at trade map mode. Malacca. All right, so here's the problem. Here is the problem. Malacca has so much value, and if you can get that and push it towards Europe, it's really good. But we're not in Europe, so there's not really any way for us to do that. Our best bet is to come to the Philippines, get some power in the Philippines, and then start pushing from there. One second, let me check if my recording software is even working, because it's pretty laggy right now in the game. I'm not sure why, but hopefully that doesn't show up as lag for you guys. But look at this, we're making a good chunk of change, and we have 4 colonists going like in progress right now. That's pretty good, you know. Can't lie, it's pretty good. We might be able to out-colonize the French. And another thing is that once Late game, once these guys start breaking free, that's really going to help us as well. Okay. The Netherlands. Hey, Netherlands, will you ally me? Nope. Real quick, while the game goes, nothing much is happening right now, so I'm gonna try to switch over to another window on OBS. I'm sorry, I know it's not showing anything right now. You're not missing anything. Come on, please work. Please work. It doesn't seem to want to work, so we'll just stick with this for now. French-Mexico's opinion of Aztec changed by +20. Lose 10 legitimacy, which is not too bad. We get more taxes for 20 years. Wow. Oh, that's so nice. I didn't realize in the new patch they added this. They told you what the loyalty is. Wow, that's so good. I think that's better. Keep them more balanced that way. Okay, either way, we're making decent money now. Okay, we have army maintenance at half for some reason. I don't know why. We do. Let's go ahead and raise that up just in case. Oh, coffee and tobacco right in a row. That's pretty good. We have one merc. Let's get rid of you, merc. Okay. Now, we do need to repay some loans, actually, which I think I'll do that first, and then we can make a little bit more money. We could do that, although I think we want to go for the military first. We are focused military now, which I think is very, very important. Because we're so far behind, it's ridiculous. Also, oh yeah, okay, so here's another thing. I've learned that actually the way I remember I forgot about to talk about this. The reason that we actually don't see an option to study technology is because it's not actually a button you click now. You actually just build a spy network and you get it automatically, which is really nice. So we just need to do that, and that should be good. I believe wasn't one of my ideas to like maybe declare on Sweden, and if we declare on, let's wait a little bit, honestly. See if we can't get the spy bonus. If we declare war on, did I say Sweden? I'm in the Netherlands. If I declare war on the Netherlands, we could maybe just sit on these and get it a high enough war goal. I don't think our chances of doing that successfully are too high necessarily, but they're probably higher than attacking Spain or Great Britain or someone else. Of course, a big part of this, I think, is just going to be waiting for France to go into a big European war. There hasn't been... Wait, has there not... Did they have the League War? They must have had the League War, right? What does religion look like? Wow, Protestant is weak. Reformed has claimed the Isles, but man, Protestant is weak. I did not expect that necessarily. Poland is big as always. Shervan, wow, you're doing okay for yourself. Yeah, what do we want to do though? That's a good question. Man, it's very laggy, and I'm not sure why. Let me see if I can't fix this again, Molly. It shouldn't make a difference actually. It's the same thing as it is here. Oh, okay, here we go. Let's try this. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I know it wasn't on screen for a second, but there we go. Now it should be on screen. Alright. We lost Yucatec as a culture, as an accepted culture. How so? Oh, because we lost like all the land that is Yucatec. Okay, it still would be, it's just not. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I really want to get the tech bonus. We might as well. We have we're not even close to our max power. Max power. That's pretty steep. That is very steep. Is there possibly a yearly inflation reduction dude? Yeah, there is, but he's expensive. Isn't there a master of mint that you can hire here? Here? Yeah, but he's level 3, and that's like gonna be like 9 ducats a month. We can't support that. We have a general there. I just hate the fact that when we're inevitably just gonna get declared war on again in 69. Our next best bet would be to wait until these dudes start breaking free. And then I could see us possibly having a chance. Here's another interesting thing. Look at this. England has cores on all of this land. We could vassalize England and then use those as a way to attack Great Britain. Of course, I'm not really looking forward to attacking Great Britain. But let's see. Out of these powers, who has the least impressive navy? Out of the... Castile has only 7 heavies. 16 lights. Okay, so you know what that means to me? What that signifies to me is that we might actually be able to go to war against Castile. Because if we could take Hispaniola, all of that land, that would be pretty good. As far as armies, let's go look at armies. Hispaniola has 13,000 troops. Of course, they are going to be Tech 20. So I don't know if we'd have any chance at all of winning. But we are catching up. We would have far superior numbers. The other problem would be, how are we going to actually occupy it? We'd have to declare for something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, though, what about you, Castile? Who are your allies? You're allied to Portugal, so maybe that wouldn't be the best idea. Yeah. Pretty much everyone will join against us, unfortunately. I don't know, man. I don't know. What do we do? Huh. I don't know. It's very tricky, this whole situation, you know? How are we going to do this? How are we going to do it? Do we have any missions? Create a proper fleet. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, repay all loans. Hey, there we go. We're debt free. Nice. Good. It's always pretty good. Diplomat die. Yeah, we'll do that. Why not? So we're making a good chunk of change, which I think is going to be one of our biggest advantages. We're getting so much from gold, which makes sense. And it's going to cost us a lot of inflation. However, it is also going to be really, really useful. It's going to support all of our colonies and more. So, yeah. How much money are we actually collecting in the Caribbean? We're collecting not a lot, but once we get these colonies done, we might actually make our trade port be in there. I don't know. We'll see. Either way. There's probably going to be some way to, well, let's see. Do we want to build Caracs or Caravels? Probably just Caravels right now, because Caravels are they're actually going to make us money, you know? Other stuff will not make us money. Next month we'll make another one. We'll probably want to build at least a couple of trade boats. Definitely gonna want to build up our army, or heavy boats rather. I can't really. I'm getting all jumbled up today. You're not getting access. I don't know why you think I would give you access. I hate that you're converting the cultures. That's pretty lame, dude. Nice. I mean, our colonies are going pretty well, but where do we colonize after that? That's a good question. I don't really know the answer to it. Florida would probably be the next best bet. It's very bad development, but it is in the Caribbean node. So you get some provincial trade power. We could... Oh, they never colonized Santee. Now that's interesting. I think we go there. Maybe just spread down from there. Did they really never take Massachusetts either? I don't know if I really want to colonize there, because they probably would... They almost definitely would declare over that, and even without being provoked, probably. But it's a pretty good province. Can't lie about that. We'll see. We'll see. Let's just wait and see what happens. See how long it is till our things finish. Let's build you. Build 2 of you. We can't. Lovely. And Castile continues to colonize. I just hate the fact that they're just gonna colonize everything, man. We kind of got screwed over by the way that things happened, you know? They took so long to freaking colonize near us, and so then we were so far behind that we've just been penalized ever since. That's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. We're gonna fight to, you know, fight to hang in there, but I don't know if we can even, you know? Sabotage recruitment, I think, is okay. Alright, we got probably this one. Let's do large cast iron cannon, actually. I don't know. And we're just gonna have to, you know, keep pounding through tech and stuff, trying to catch up. Luckily, we do need to remember the whole thing with even tech. You can't do unbalanced tech now, which does kind of suck, but you know. Alright, cool. Austria is a HRE ruler again. I really like this dude to come into power. Our heir, he looks pretty good. Yeah, that's way too much to risk. It's a lot of progress. Yeah, go out there, meet. I will do that. Protect trade in the Caribbean. Start to hitchhike some of them, get some of their money. Piggyback on them. On the wealth of the Europeans, I mean. That's kind of what I mean. We're gonna hijack their wealth from coming from up here. I don't know, man. We'll see what we can do. I don't know what the limit was for the spy network now, but we'll see. Can't be much higher, I would assume. Can't be much higher than 25. It is increasing very slowly, but either way, though, I do think I'm going to end this video here. So thank you guys for watching. Go leave a like and subscribe for more. Come back next time when we will continue onwards, trying to see what we can do to outpace the Europeans now that they're here and we've actually westernized. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.